Hello, we are a family from Finland. We have been traveling in Sri Lanka for 16 days and we have had this round trip. So we have had quite many different places and hotels. In some of them we have stayed like 1 day and maximum 3 days in one hotels. All the hotels have been quite nice. Maybe the best ones, what we liked was the farm stay, for example. That is very, very basic, but it's very interesting. We have liked the nature here. It's very different in different places, so there's a lot to do. And so you go to safaris and you go in tea plantation and different places, so it has been interesting. We have been interested in nature and birds, so we have had like bird watching tours that we have done. All the things that we have done in the lakes have been extremely interesting. And what else could we say? One of the best things is, of course, that when we have a own driver and he has been taking us everywhere and taking care of the timetable, so it's been great. And also he has proposed different additional things to do, so it's been great. And now it's Gary's turn.
Okay. I'm afraid we are not at our best anymore. After more than 2 weeks traveling, we are dirty and sweating. But anyway, we are happy. This has been great pleasure to visit your beautiful country, friendly people, and good food, of course. Personally, I have been interested in nature, so I have taken, I think, almost 2,000 photos, and so we have explored different zones of high hills and lowlands and that kind of different things, and the nature is naturally different in those places. In this country there are plenty of endemic birds and other animals, plants as well. So that has been of course interesting to see that how what is the diversity of the species. What else?
I think the cooking classes have been interesting. In 2 of our hotels we had like class how to make Sri Lankan food, and also you participated doing some stuff there. Yeah. So those have been also interesting. And in some of the places we had, it was like really Sri Lankan food. Most of the food that you eat in Sri Lanka is like made for tourists, so it's less spicy. But we also had the pleasure in tasting real Sri Lankan food, okay, also with the chilies. So a bit strong for us, but I think it's interesting. Yeah.
When we are coming from a northern country, of course one of the issues is to see sunshine, because it's dark in our country. Also right, also warm. This here that's important, and especially we have we really like having those fresh juices and different fruits in the mornings, evenings. That's a big issue for us.
Yeah, it has been interesting just to pick fruits that you don't even know what the name are and you haven't ever seen, and then taste them. So it has been interesting. Yes.
And for example, for us to taste durian, say first time that was one of the things we were waiting.
Yes.
And,
yeah. And we were lucky we saw whales also, quite near.
Yeah,
And leopard also, so
Yeah.
yes. So all the things that you see here, we did see. But for us, it wasn't the most interesting thing. I mean, we would have been satisfied even if you would have seen them. But we saw a lot of different animals, and that was very interesting. So all the resorts and everything was interesting. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Do you
madam.
want to say something? You can say something. No. Yes. No.
This was a nice country.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Okay, all. Okay.